welcome back. So I literally had no intentions of going anywhere today. I was just gonna stay home, do nothing. Excuse me, like a buster. But James wanted us to come have lunch with him. It breaks his day up. It makes his day just a little less, I don't know. He enjoys it. He's so close to us. So I was like, okay, well then the weather is not supposed to be great today. So he's been checking the weather and he was like, I think it's going to be okay until after y'all leave, then the weather, rain and all that's going to come in. So we're going to go have lunch with him. And I think it's a sign from the Lord because I didn't go to that thrift store yesterday over there on Market Street. And I regretted not going. So while I'm over there, this $100 is burning a hole in my pocket because I've only spent $8 of it. And I need to spend it on some stuff. I don't need to spend it on stuff. I mean, there's stuff I can spend it on. But I'm gonna go over there if it's still not raining and storming by the time I leave him. Then we're gonna run by that little store, and then I've got to pick up a few items for my grocery pickup. I had to order, and it's so aggravating because you have to order a minimum to be able to pick it up. But I mean, that's okay. There's always stuff we need. So I just ordered, you know, like water and stuff like that we need. And I'm gonna pick that up around 2 o'clock. And then we're gonna get in and hunker down. Oh man, I forgot to lay out what I was gonna cook for dinner tonight, but it's okay, I'll do it when I get home. But yeah, and y'all, I'm reading y'all's comments today. And everyone, well, most of y'all that I've read so far, it was like, girl, don't open your windows with all the pollen. All that pollen's coming in your house. I literally said that to James last night. I was sitting on the couch and he was in. I had the windows open. I said, you know, it's probably not the smartest thing to have my windows open right now this time of year. It just, I was a little slow to get into that. But yes, I agreed. I knew that. It hit me last night that was not the smartest move I could have made. I just love having the windows open, but I'm gonna refrain from it. I'm not gonna do it anymore until all this is over with because it's bad. And I'm feeling better. And then one of y'all told me that you can get Flonase over the counter. I didn't know that. I'll be buying me some of that because that stuff is good. So between my Zyrtec and then I'm gonna get me some Flonase, I think I might survive this allergy season. I don't know, it's just, they just make you feel so bad. I'll feel fine for a minute and then I just start feeling myself run down. Now, I'm tired today because of James and Buster. Oh my Lord. I don't know what got into Buster last night. He didn't want to sleep. He was in and out the covers. And then James, his breathing machine kept coming off and makes this whistling sound. I looked at my phone to see what time it was because I had wrestled and fought with him what felt like, you know, all night. And it was like 12 o'clock and I'm like, screw this. I got my pillow and I went to the other bedroom and I left them two in there. But, oh my gosh. There for a while, they was wearing me out. I just don't know. So I'm a little bit tired today, but that's okay. I think it's a combination of the restless night and then the allergies, but we're not going to dwell on that, are we? Now about the cow picture, I love that picture, y'all. I don't know if y'all picked up on that in the last video, how much I love that cow picture, but I really love that cow picture. And definitely probably going to keep it. I really don't think any of my girls would want it. They might once I put it in the frame. Because sometimes they don't see my vision like I do. But I'm probably going to, if one of them don't want it, and the only one that would want it would be Sarah. If they don't want it, if she don't want it, or any of them don't want it, then I'm going to keep it, and I'm probably just going to put it in my hallway, and to change up, you know. So anyway, I mean, $1.99, really, and I already had the frame, so yeah. So that's that. I'm telling you, poor Texas. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry for all those poor people in Texas that got hit by all these tornadoes last night. That is just awful. And then, like, we're under a wind advisory until 9 p.m. tonight, James just told me. And then I have a friend that's up above Hattiesburg, and they're, like, under some tornado watches and stuff like that. And it is just insane, this weather. So, wind's whipping right now. It's just crazy. But I feel so sorry for those people in Texas. Just really praying for them and hoping everything gets sorted out for them. That's just awful. Awful, awful. And then, you know, everything else is going on in the world. It's just, it can sometimes just get too heavy, y'all. It just gets too heavy. I feel like my eyes are so heavy right now. And I gotta put on my shades. I know it's not like sunny, but the bright, it just kind of, oh yes, so much better. So much better. Anyway, I don't always like having my shades on because y'all can't see my eyes. And I just like, anyway, it's okay. This helps with my eyes. So, as I was saying, everything can kind of get so heavy right now with the weather, the war, the inflation, the prices, just the state of our country. Y'all, it's just Bible being fulfilled. And, you know, I hate to say it, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it ain't gonna get no better, because you read your Bible, then you'll know exactly where we're at and what's going on. And, you know, all we can do is pray, do our best, stay where we need to be with the Lord, and trust Him. That's it. I mean, honestly, that is all we can do. And, you know, keep a right spirit. That's the most important thing, is keeping a right spirit. That's what I'm struggling with, is keeping a right spirit right now. Because, you know, the flesh wants to just, you know, say and think and do all this stupid stuff. But that spirit is like keeping me in check. And, you know, we just have to keep our spirit in check. And we have to understand, and this is what I've been trying to stress to my daughter. We are not warring against people. We are warring against spirits. And when somebody comes at you and attacks you verbally, I'm talking about verbally, you know, gets in your face or whatever, you know, says things, whatever. Our impulse, our flesh is quick to want to just, you know, but we have to understand it is the spirits that we are fighting. And that's so hard to remember when you're being the one being attacked, or feel like you're being attacked, or, you know, things are being said and done to you. It's spirits. And sometimes these people that these spirits attach themselves to, that are using these people, they don't even understand what's happening. And so we need to pray for them, pray against those spirits. That's the biggest thing that's what's been my focus is praying against the spirits and not holding the person that is being used by those spirits. Does that make sense? I don't know if that's making any sense, but that's what I'm trying to just understand, that it's not that person, but they're being used by the enemy and they don't even realize it. So not only do we need to pray against that spirit that has attached itself to them, we need to pray for them, you know. So that's where I've been. That's what I've been praying, and just the Lord to just kind of sustain us and hold us and get us through, you know, with His will be done, and to just help us stay in the right mindset, be in the mindset that He wants us to be in, and just stay right with Him, you know. Our relationship with Him is the utmost important relationship, bar none. And, you know, if I can just stay right with God and stay, you know, in good standing with God, you know, for lack of a better word, then everything else will work itself out, you know. So, anyway, that's just kind of where I'm at. It's just, it's heavy. It's a heavy time. It is a really heavy time. And thank God He gives us moments of where we don't have to feel that heaviness constantly. I mean, it's always kind of there, but there are those moments of joy that we get to have. And but it's a heavy time. It really is a heavy time. And, you know, we need to just cover our minds and our hearts and ourselves, and then pray about all these other things, and just understand that this is just Bible. It's just Bible being fulfilled. And it can be a scary time, but if you're in the right place with the Lord, it can also be an exciting time. So anyway, that's that. On a lighter note, I weighed this morning, and I did not gain, I did not lose. I maintained. And that's kind of a letdown, but I did have a bigger loss last week, so I'm assuming that's why I didn't have a loss this week. I do need to be more active, and I think I'm going to kind of cut down and not use quite all of my calories. Like, let them be there as a cushion. Yesterday was a hungry day. I used all of them, but I think about 60. But I think I'm gonna let like a couple hundred of them just kind of be a cushion for those days, and just kind of cut them back and see if that helps. But I didn't gain, so that's a positive. So that's what I'm gonna look at. I didn't gain, but I didn't lose. So there you go. There's weeks like that. And then there's weeks where you'll have a great loss. So anyway, the main thing is I didn't gain. So I'm good with that. Alright, so I'm going to get off of here and kind of pay more attention to the road because the wind is whipping. But I will talk to y'all in just a little bit. James, what'd you cook for us today?
I've got you a grilled chicken sandwich.
Why'd you give me grilled chicken, James? Call me fat.
I cooked it on the engine block.
What you got, Buster? He said, forget Mama, what you got me?
I got a Cubano for us.
A Cubano?
Cuban.
Cuban. And I won't eat the bun, but I'll eat the chicken breast, and it has some lettuce and tomatoes that I'll eat, and some pickles. So I'll eat that, and that'll be my lunch. And it's good. Got it from Paradise Grill. So if you're local, Paradise Grill has some of the best burgers and sandwiches around. So we just got home, and it's starting to sprinkle. And in about 45 minutes, I gotta go pick up my few little groceries. hopefully it will hold off until I can get that and get inside. But after I left James, I went to that little thrift store on Market Street because this item that I'm going to show you that I picked up, I could not get out of my head. I have thought about it since I left it. And I thought about how much it cost, and I was like, you know, and I went in there today and I finally got it. Well, to my surprise, when I got up to the register, it was half price. So that was even better. So this is what it is. I'm going to show you. I went ahead and got the other frame with Pinky in it. And this one has the glass. So I'm going to be looking for a couple of prints that will go together. Well, one that'll go with the one I have in my bedroom to go in this one. And hang the pair up in my bedroom. I know. I love this frame, y'all. I love it so much. And it was regular $5.99. And I got it for $3 for this. And it has the glass. And it's like I don't know if you can see, like the bubble glass. See how it's domed? I know. Everything you're saying, I know. But anyway. I think for the time being, I'm going to go ahead and take the picture that I have in there and put it in this frame with the glass. And then I'll put up until I can find another print. But even this one's pretty. She's pretty. It's a beautiful picture. My granny loves Pinky and Blue Boy. Her whole house is nothing but Pinky and Blue Boy. So, anyway. So, let me swap out. Let me get this glass, put in the other frame, and go from there. I know. Everything you're saying, I've said to myself, I know. I get it. So, I got the glass out of the frame, which, oh my goodness, was a pain. But the picture is like stuck to the glass. So, I'm soaking it in some hot water with some Dawn dishwashing liquid now. And, I mean, I'm going to ruin the picture, but it's okay. I didn't really want the picture anyway. But I don't know if it's because it was old, it was stuck to the glass, or if that's how it originally was. But see that? So, yeah, I'm just going to have to kind of just take my time and get all this picture off of it. And go from there. So, it's not going to be an instant fix, but that's okay. So, now I gotta get on Etsy and find me a print to get downloaded. One that'll kind of go in there with that other one, and then I'm just gonna kind of stagger them. I just think they're so beautiful. I just love the frames. So that's what's happening. I just want to kind of let y'all know what's going on with that, but it's coming off pretty easy. It's peeling off pretty easy. So yeah, that's it. Okay, I got it. I'm going to go show it to y'all. And I'm going to say I love it with the glass in it. It finishes the frame off. So now I'm thinking I won't use the other one in here. But there it is with the glass. It just, in person, it finishes it off. So I'm thinking I may actually look for they're always having like oil paintings and stuff at the thrift stores. And I might start looking for a canvas print, like on an actual canvas, that someone's painted, and get it, but make sure the picture is where I can, cut around it in the center and put it in that frame and actually put it in the living room over there. Or I could put it in my kitchen right here. I don't know. We just got some ideas, but it lets me know that I don't want to print. I want a canvas, and a canvas that somebody's actually painted, or even something like this. I'm not going to use this because I love it, but even something like this style on a canvas. You can find them all the time at the thrift stores. So I'll just keep that in mind, and kind of where I want to put it and do it that way. So, but I love it with the glass in there. That actually just finishes it off. It looks beautiful. I love it. So, and possibly I could get a glass cup for that frame. So that's an option too. All right, I have about 10 minutes before I can go pick up my groceries, and I'm not gonna cook tonight. We have some leftovers in the fridge. I have, we have 2 bell peppers that's left over, and then James has one of his hamburger patties, and I have some green beans that I can cook, and I have the stuff I need to make a green salad before that goes bad. So it's gonna be kind of like we're gonna clean out the fridge and eat the leftovers kind of thing tonight. So I won't have to cook tonight, which is good because I don't feel 100%, but I'm much better. So not complaining by any means, but just kind of feel good, you know. So that's what's going on right now. That picture on that glass was like rubber. When you got it started, it just peeled off like rubber. It was the weirdest thing, but it come off very easily. So anyway, so that's that. Now I'll just wait till time to go pick up my groceries. Grocery order pickup time. The time went by pretty fast. So I'm gonna get my groceries, get in, and be done for the day. Wait for James to get home. Once he gets home, I'll be able to relax because it's just nasty. It's gray, it's just nasty. And the wind is crazy. So, praying for everybody, that everybody's safe. Praying that we have no damage, no tornadoes. But yeah, I mean, this has kind of been not the most eventful day. I'm sorry. This is truly a day in my life. It's just one of those days. But I don't even know what I have on tap for tomorrow. We'll just have to see. I mean, hopefully there's more than this, but I don't know. I guess tomorrow will be a good day to clean my house. I should be doing that today, but I just don't feel like it, you know? I just don't feel like it. You ever just been like that? You just don't feel like it? I mean, I do the basics, but as far as like clean, I just don't feel like it. So, anyway, I will talk to you in just a little bit. I wasn't picking my nose, I was scratching my nose. I know that probably looked like I was picking my nose. I wasn't picking my nose. All right, y'all. If y'all have made it this far, God love you and thank you. I'm so sorry. It has just been one of those days. It's just not every day is exciting. Not every day you're going to have a massive thrift haul. Not every day is going to, you know, just have something constantly going on. And today has just been one of those days. Quite honestly, this is just one of those days. I just want to curl up in this chair and do absolutely nothing. But I did a little bit. But now I don't want to do anything else. I just don't. And this is just not like me. So I'm just going to listen to my body. And I'm just going to hang out with Buster's on my lap. And wait for James to get home. We're going to eat leftovers. And then I'm going to be taking a bath. And I'm going to go get in the bed early tonight. And just start over tomorrow. And hopefully I can start feeling more like myself, because I truly do not feel like myself. But I don't want to sound like I'm complaining either, because I'm really not. I just understand this is just life. And hey, there's always somebody who's got it worse than I do. So I love y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me today. Y'all are just the best. And I will do my best to get y'all better videos, but thank you for being patient with me and hanging out with me during this time. And I will talk to y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.